Welcome to episode 4 of our Consim mini gameplay series. Let's rip it up. Hello and welcome back. So last time you joined us, we had just completed building a garage and then fixing a road from the very first tutorial episode where there was a massive hole and it all got fixed up. And yeah, so we went over there, did our asphalting and did a fantastic job, even if I do say so myself. So right now we are back at our main kind of company base and we are going to jump straight into the menu. We're going to go right across to company because I want to buy a premises 2 because we've got enough money in the bank and it's part of our small upgrade level goals. Right, let's hit purchase. Yes, we're ready for that. Unlocked. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is complete the expansion contract. And then we will be ready and hopefully we can get that done today. What have we got left to do? Unlocked, unlocked. Good stuff. Oh, this is all interesting. I shall leave you to have a look at that. So we haven't got 50 grand yet. I think that's basically the last thing we need. What have we got actually in the bank? 1,731. Well, we've got a fleet of forklift, which is always great, but yes, we do need to make sure we get some money in the bank. Right, let's crack on with some more jobs. Let's get some money in and let's get to that 50 grand mark before the end of today's episode. Arpe has located himself way across town. I have quickly jumped to the nearest petrol station and I just thought I'd take a stroll. I don't know why he wants to meet me at 4:30 in the morning, give or take, but there we go. There's obviously something going on. So let's go and see what the old boy has got in mind. A little bit concerning that he's waiting at gates in the middle of the night, but there we go. Right. What have you got to say then, Harpe? What's going on, me old China?
Congratulations on the truly impressive company premises. Not that my old company was so shoddy, but from here, the sky's your limit. All avenues are wide open to you. Now you can do whatever you want. Still, you should keep making yourself useful here, because the city needs someone who can bring some order to the chaos. There are various clients who would be very interesting for you, and who have their own views of the city's problems. There's the financially strong investor with big ideas, the energetic environmental officer, the director of the History Museum, and the newly sworn-in mayor of the city. If you want to make a name for yourself, then support them in their projects. It will certainly be worth your while. The best thing is to meet them and find out what they are up to. In any case, best of luck to you. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Well, there you have it. We have our new premises and Harpe's told us that we need to do a little bit of schmoozing with the big names in and around the city. Keep our fingers in the pies and keep the money rolling in. We have our lovely new premises. We've unlocked some new campaigns. Brilliant. Let me just ignore that for now. And we can create multiplayer games. Now I'm hoping that that means our tutorial menus will stop popping up and let us just crack on with the job at hand. We do have an awful lot of land here and not necessarily a lot of vehicles to stick in it, but that's fine. We are at the early days of this game and lo and behold, I can see a bonus over there. Let's go pick up that collectible. I think this is only the second one we found to date. Third. Still got 97 to go. Right, let's get on with some actual work. Quick recce of the map. You can see our new premises here. We've got various undisclosed locations in the industrial area and again in the industrial estate, the city centre. So there's lots to explore and I suspect as time goes by we will be looking at these different places. So let's have a look at what contracts we've got. We have a park to look at. We have a forest path to deal with. We also have an access road. What have we got over on the east side? A noise barrier. That's got 7 stages, so that's quite a complex one. Coming up here on River Bend, we also have another road to deal with, and then back in the old village area where our main or original premises was, we also have this contract up here, which is another road. I think I am tempted by the short one, which was this forest path. I think we'll give that a go. Let's have a look at what we need. We need to meet with Harpay. We're going to need a dozer. We're going to need a wheel loader. Flatbed crane. Yeah, lots of equipment going on here. Okay, let's get this one underway. Accept contract. Oh, that's a real shame. We don't have enough money. Right, I think we need to start with something less complex. So instead, we have gone for the road refurbishment job up in the old village, just around the corner from our original premises. Let's crack on. We're going to need a fair few bits of machinery for this one. We are going to need our asphalt paver. And I think actually there are other options. We're just looking at the bow mags here. Let's go and choose something a little bit different to what we've used before. Let's have a look. Yeah, the Vogel. Maybe, I can't pronounce that. The catch. I think we used that first time. Yeah, we'll go with the bow mag. Let's rent that. Have we even got enough money to rent it? Apparently so. We also need a cold planer. What do we need here? Let's go for... Well, let's collect the whole set, shall we? Go with the bow mag. Let's rent that one. And we are going to need a compactor. Well, we've used the ham before. We quite enjoyed that. But yeah, as I said, collect the whole set. We're going to go for the full bow mag trio here. Let's rent this one as well. Okay, we've got everything we need. All of our current equipment is here in our first premises. Let's head over to the store, pick up all the items we've just rented, and get that road underway. There we go, so we've got the asphalter there. Behind we have the roller, and behind that we've got the planer. Let's jump in these. We'll get these fast travelled over to our location, which is up here. Let's fast travel that one. We're going to do a bit of jumping around, but that's fine. That's good. Okay, let's jump out, get into our, what have we got here? Our asphalt compactor. We shall fast travel that one over as well. Bish bash bosh, fast travel. And then last but not least is the planer, which is here. And we haven't driven one of these before, so this will be a new experience. Actually, pretty sizable piece of equipment. Look at that bad boy there. Nice. So that should take the top layer off and dump it into the back of a vehicle, which again we may need to hire. And yeah, then that will create a nice space for us to put our new asphalt down. Let's get that fast tracked over to our job. I think we're ready to get going. I don't actually know what we're targeting in terms of the road, but this bit in front of me is fairly patchy, so I think we'll get ourselves aligned there. Now, we haven't used this before, so I will just familiarise myself with the controls to get myself backed up. So yeah, we got our controls in front of us. We have various steering mechanisms and everything we need to start the planing job. So let's get that underway. Milling on. Milling disabled, which tells me we're not quite in the right location. So I'm going to creep us forward a little bit. It's got to be actually probably past the barriers there. That's probably where we need to be. Okay, let's have a look. We're in position and I'm happy with where we're going to be planing, but we do need to go and get the dumper because we need to stick all the planings into the back of it and then we can drive that off and get those sold. So wait here, I'll be back momentarily. Okay, so I'm going to head along, get myself roughly in position, which I think is going to be about there. I might need to go to exterior view. Yeah, let me do that. Exterior cam. I think that is probably okay. Actually, let me just get a bit closer, make life a bit easier. I think we'll start there. Obviously this thing is going to swing out quite a bit, so this might be a bit trial and error to start with. Let's go get Brian into the planer, aligning as close to the road edge as possible. Let's swing the arm around. And I think we want to be about there. And we are going to have to move the truck, I think. So let's deal with that. It's a shame we haven't got more than one person helping us out. I cannot wait to get a bit of multiplayer gaming underway, because I think that's going to make this just that next level in terms of gaming experience. Let's get ourselves aligned to about here. Well, that probably is about right. We can always swing the arm around a bit more. Right, okay, let's put our beacons on so everyone's aware that we are working men. Ryan is keen. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Let's hope. Yes, we are milling now. Not the easiest job in the world, of course, when we haven't got a truck driver. Yeah, see, this is the issue we have. Sort of firing it out all over the road here, which means that we're not actually going to be making much money. Repositioned the truck, and let's see how that works there. That's a bit better. It's a bit aggressive, but we really do want to try and keep as much of that in the back as possible. Yeah, we're missing it completely, but never mind. We've done our first strip, that's gone fairly well, and we have got some in the back of the dumper here, so we will make some money. I would like to get more in, but it's just a bit difficult when we can't actually obviously move the truck along. We've only got one driver, so we're going to continue up and down, catch what we can, but get the job done. That's the most important thing. That was a superb piece of work there. Right, we could do with selling all of the planings in the back of the truck here, but equally we do need to get, we need to get some asphalt, don't we? And get that loaded into the asphalter over there in the distance. Let's go deal with that first. Let's get the job done and do the selling at the end. I'm going to rent the MAN TGS asphalt dumper. We get 10% off for some reason. I don't know why that is. Probably because we've already hired some other similar equipment. But that's what we're going to start with. We'll head over to the gravel pits and go pick up all the stuff we need. I'm here at the gravel pit. I just need to remember where the asphalt area is. It may be here to the right. Let me just go to exterior camera view. Yes, I think it is. There we go. Let's go back inside. Yeah, let's get ourselves in here. Steady Eddie. And there we go. Now that's a problem. I don't have any money. So I am going to return to the flatbed crane. Yeah, and then I'm actually going to go and sell the road planings and hopefully have enough to, to buy the asphalt that we need. I'm here, but I have as yet not managed to work out exactly where I should be selling this, so I'll have a little bit of a drive around. Worst case scenario, I may need to go and take on either a small job or perhaps even get a loan in order just to complete this particular job. I prefer not to get a loan if I can help it, but needs must in certain situations. Well, I have been debating and I think I am going to take out a $250,000 credit loan here. It's not something I enjoy doing. Okay, let's accept that. We are there with the cash, so there we go. Let's leave our truck here, head back over to the asphalt dumper, and let's head back over and finish that job, get some money in the bank, and hopefully pay back the loan. My assumption is anything we don't use we can sell back, but I honestly don't know. I'm going to half fill this and hedge my bets that that's enough. Right, I see you back at the road job momentarily. The sun is dropping in the sky. Let's bump down here. Going to back up onto the asphalt spreader majobby there. I can't remember the name of it. And get this tipped in. And then we'll see if we can complete this job. Nice and hot. Steamy asphalt. Right, I think we're there. That should be more than enough. Right, we'll get the truck out of the way. And then we can get this job completed. Sun is setting rather quickly. It's nearly 8 PM. Let's get some lights on. Assuming we've got any lights. Should have. Headlights on. Let's put on our beacons. What else have we got? Tail lights. Working lights. That's what we want. Right, let's get ourselves in position. Extend our screeder. Right, I think we are about there. Let's get underway. Right, let's give this a go then. Not bad. Although we are eating through the asphalt quicker than I ever thought we would. Bit tough getting up that ramp there. Right, that's looking good. Let's switch the asphalting off. Get ourselves spun around. And we're off. Give ourselves a nice overlap. And the sun has dropped. Barely see what we're doing, but we're going to push on. And we are out of asphalt, so what I'm going to do here, let's get everything retracted. Let's turn ourselves around and get ready for refilling. And then when the truck comes back in a minute, we can get that on. And we should be good. Right, just a little bit we need now. Don't need to go mad. Just enough. We know half did about 3/4 of the road, so probably a third is all we need. Okay, let's call it there. I just got to be careful here. I don't want to run over what I've already done. I should be able to get along that little bit of road there. Just stay close to the curb. Bump up the other side. Right, let's back up. Get ourselves unloaded. Well, it's midnight and we have a permit to continue working. The neighbours are just going to have to stick it because we've got to get this job done. The tarmac is down, it's looking nice. I'm just about to jump in the roller and then we'll get this all flattened out, and that, in my mind, is job done. Right, let's get some lights on. Have we got any working lights? Be useful to see. Yes, we do. Let's get our beacons on because we are in the middle of the public highway. Right, let's get ourselves in position and then we can get underway. Right, let's get the old shakies on. Very irritating. Just turn on there, that's absolutely fine. Right, off we go. We are done. We've got paid 85,000 credits, 853 XP. Let's go and speak to John over there and see if he's happy with the work. Oh yes, road job completed. Well, what a fantastic job we've done there. Right, I want to jump into the menu here, go across to finances. Let's see if we can't pay back this loan now. We are done. Let's jump back out, watch our cash drop down, but we now have 50 G's in the bank. So we are back in the black, which is nice. Let's have a look what else we've got available to us. Now, I would have liked to have done another road job, given that we had, wow, 235. We had the equipment, but unfortunately, you know, hiring it and off-hiring it is potentially the best way to do it. So do we cut our teeth and think about purchasing some proper equipment in terms of road kind of repair and maintenance, or do we continue to gain a breadth of experience and try some other jobs? That is huge. I think the next job we will take on will be the parking lot in the village. Not a massive job, 172 credits, 1,000 credits should I say, but looking at the materials and the equipment we need, we have got a flatbed crane, and then later on we also have gravel compaction. So we have a soil compactor. So there's two items that we've already got. Obviously the asphalt paver, we can rehire that. And the one thing that I do see time and time again looking at these jobs is the dozer. So I think our next purchase should be a dozer. That said, they are expensive, 245,000 credits for any one of these threes, the Cats D8T, the Case 2050M, or what have we got here, the Liebherr PR736. They're all nice, bit out of our league for the moment. So I think we're going to continue to take some jobs on, get some money in the bank. We'll hire one of these for now, get that job done, and then hopefully we'll be able to afford one in the very near future. Right, I have taken on the job here, the parking lot, but this is the bigger version. This one will pay out 620,000 credits. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to hire myself a wheel loader. Let me just put this on to the right filter. We need a wheel loader first and foremost. Right, something like, well, we've got choice here, really, haven't we? Don't really know what we found. We don't certainly want a small one. We don't want a compact wheel loader. The Cat obviously is mammoth. Driven one of those on my Dusty Survival series. Check that out if you haven't seen that already. A bit of Farming Simulator 22. I think, you know what? I think we might go with the L546. Rent that 10% off. Yes, let's do that. Right, let's get back out. Let's go find that vehicle. There she is. Right, let's enter that one. We can drive that straight to the site. Beautiful. Parking lot job has been accepted. Here we go. And I believe it's up here on the left, just after the garage we built previously. Here we go. Right. First thing we need to do is remove all this topsoil, so I'm going to get myself roughly in a position and start in the middle. Let's get the bucket down a bit. I'm not really sure where I'm meant to be getting it loaded to. Charging like a bull in a china shop here. That seems a bit crazy. Let's come back up, put my supervision on. Actually, that's not too bad. Where I've just run is pretty good. So we'll take that same approach for the rest. Grade it off slowly. And hopefully we won't be here for too long, because I suspect doing this at night is not going to be too easy. That is fast. Take it easy. At the moment I am just tipping the soil here on the grass. Now, not ideal. I'd rather be taking it back to the gravel pits and selling it, but for now, not quite got that aspect down to a T, so my focus is just to get this job done and get some money in the bank. Let's get the bucket down. As you can see, we're doing okay, but it is an awful lot of soil that we are trying to slowly work through. And we're taking our time. And I think we will be here for a couple of days grading this off. I do wonder if a bulldozer wouldn't be a better option. Just taking a break and heading over to the gravel pits to get rid of all the road planings that we had from the last job. Now, I don't know if this is the right place to do it. It doesn't certainly look like it. I'm not being paid anything. But that will do, I suppose. We've got rid of it. We can now go and try and collect some soil and see if we can sell that. Ah, we did. We made money. Superb. 7.5 grand. Well, the truck's here now, so we can definitely get ourselves loaded up and hopefully either sell it, or perhaps it would be good to see if we can actually dump the soil on our own land, as it were. Oh, hello, digging in there. Goodness me. And then if we ever need soil in the future, we've got it available in stock, as it were. Right, let's tip in here. That's pretty good. We're underway. I'm going to tip this lot off. I am overloaded here. You can see by my chart I am down on the red. Just have to take it easy. But I want to see how much we get for a load. Because if we're going to make money and it's free, might as well do it. $3,800. So yeah, nearly £4,000 a load. That's worth doing, I would say. Well, I am at 35% of removing the topsoil. I've already had 4 runs back to the pits with the soil, so we are making about, I don't know, 3,800, £4,000 every time. It is worth doing. It just obviously takes time. Let me use my bullet vision or whatever we want to call it. We can see where I have been, but you can see there's an awful lot more to do. So I think that is a fantastic place to call it a day. Well done, Brian. He's cracking on. He's slowly building his business empire. So join us next time to see, once we've finished this, how we crack on with this large car park area and see if we can't grab ourselves almost 750,000 credits for one job. Look forward to next time. Take care. Bye bye.